How's it going, everybody? Throwing a video here today. It's kind of a like overlooked, kind of like a slash review, overlooked, kind of underrated games. I guess not really underrated, maybe for the one, but definitely overlooked games of this generation. There's two of them here that I've actually, well, I played the one a couple weeks ago. Actually, probably a couple months ago. But the first one is, I just got this one and beat it last night. I got it last week. Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands. I remember seeing a gameplay video Fantastic put up of it, and I was like, oh, I really got to pick that up. And like a year later, I finally get around to getting the game, and it's funny. Like, it looked cool when I saw his video. I've seen other videos. I watched a quick look on Giant Bomb, and the game guy was getting like 7.5s. I was like, you know what? I'll finally get this damn game. And I'm playing it, and at first I'm like, it's pretty cool. It's got the typical, Prince of Persia mechanics. You're doing the wall running and jumping on stuff. You're actually fighting a bunch of guys in this one as opposed to the other one that came in 08 where you only fought one guy at a time. This is more back to the ones last generation, the PS2 and Cube and Xbox ones. And I was like, it kind of looks, not great for this generation. And the Prince had his look was kind of like, I was like, what? His look was like, I don't know, I didn't think it was that good. At first, this one takes place before, in between Sands of Time and Warrior Within. So you kind of see how he gets like that more Evo vibe that he has Warrior Within. You kind of like see that, why he became like that. But as I was playing the game, I was enjoying it, and then I got to a point where I was like, it's just starting to look better and stuff, and yeah, the Prince's look grew on me. It's got the voice actor from Sands of Time. He's back doing this one, which is cool. But I really enjoyed this game. Like, I think this is a really, really good game. It started to look like really good. Like, as you got further on, it was kind of like dull and brown. But then there's like, you get outside of the castle and whatnot. You can upgrade your powers and shit. Like, you get health and stuff. Health, time slowing down stuff, and or time rewinding stuff, and like experience points where you can upgrade. You get certain like types of magic abilities, and more health and more water flows. Another thing, you get like this lady. The story is your brother. His city's under attack, and he like lets out the armies of King Solomon, but of course it goes wrong, and they turn everybody into like sand or like stone kind of. And you gotta stop them. You both have like this part of this thing on your chest. You gotta combine them. But your brother's starting to get all paranoid and stuff. And you fight like multiple guys at once, like sometimes like 20 dudes at a time. It's just like the other ones, not like this one, the other one in 08. But you're doing all that. And it's really cool. You know what, I'm thinking I'm gonna actually put up 2 videos in this. I'm going to put up the next video after this, because this may run a little long, me talking about this, because it's kind of just like a review. But like I said, it all grew on me, and the combat's great. And once you start like really getting into the wall running, grabbing on stuff, hitting the switch, getting to the next side quick, dodging like spikes coming out of the ground, and these pendulum things going back and forth, arrows shooting out of the walls and stuff. It just flows so well. And there's a part where you can slow down the water so you can swing on it. And there's a part, like the end part is pretty cool. You're climbing up to the top to fight your brothers, like turned into this thing. You kill like the Ifrit, and he turns into it. There's like a good genie, this female genie who's giving you these powers, and it's a really cool stage you go into a couple times during the game where it's like, you can see the moon, it's kind of like in space, kind of, it's weird, but it looks really cool. But you're just running up, and there's this really cool part. It was kind of getting frustrating, but then when you do it, you're like, yeah, you feel good. Like, there's like 3 waterfalls coming down, and like at a couple different points, and you have to freeze it, jump, freeze it, jump, unfreeze it to get through the second one. It flows so well, those mechanics. It's great, it really is. Like, I really loved the 2008 one a lot, and I think this one's better. It flowed so well, and the end fight is so cool. It has like a little bit of if everyone's ever played Bayonetta, you're like, in the beginning, you're like fighting on this like falling tower. It's got that where the dude busts up the city, and you're like fighting a bunch of dudes on falling pieces of the city. Then you're busting. There's another thing you can do where you jump and grab vulture and then shoot off the vulture. It's like this little, you hit circle at one point and you can shoot at enemies after jumping. But you're grabbing the vultures, there's like sandstorm and everything, you're jumping, you're grabbing like falling, you know, bars that you gotta swing up in midair, hitting another piece of falling building, and then you end up fighting your brother who's like become the thing, because it's like overtaking him. It's awesome. Like anyone who's played this game knows. I mean, it's just so cool. It's like, this is fucking awesome. It was so intense. Really great game though. You know, I'm gonna do both games now. Fuck it. I give this game like an 8.5. It's really good, and I feel it got overlooked. I know it didn't sell super well, as much as like the last one. But anybody who's into the Prince of Persia, definitely check this out. It's got the old school Prince of Persia stuff. Well, not old. I know there's ones like way before the ones that came out last generation, but it's got the vibe of the ones that came out last generation. And it's really cool, man. Cool powers and stuff. The you know, the fighting school. You can jump over the guy's back, stab him, you wail on people, you can dodge and stuff like that. Kick them. You kick them off ledges and stuff. It's really cool. Definitely check it out. And the second game, this is the whole franchise in my opinion, is the Resistance franchise. I feel the first Resistance sold well because it was like the system seller at the time. It was the only good game that came out of the PS3 launch. And then like it sold well when I think it went, I don't know, went over a couple million or whatever. The second one came out, that one sold pretty well. And this one, I don't even know if this one hit 1 million yet. But they get so overlooked for like in your shooter genre because of Halo and Call of Duty. In my opinion, I like these ones better than those. It's so cool. It's made by the same guys who did the Ratchet and Clanks, and you get all types of crazy weapons. It's like alternate future, like World War II never happened because there's like an alien virus that's like, it's always been here. I think they planted it here or whatever, and it's always been here. Now it's infecting everyone. It's turning them into the Chimera, and they're building up an army. It's like wiping out the whole planet. And then this one, it's just like desperation, like the planet's fucked and you're like hiding underground and shit, trying to live out your existence. The rest of your existence, like, as happy as you can be underground, and then you find out something's gonna happen, it's gonna get even worse, so you gotta go stop it. But you get all the cool weapons, like in Ratchet and Clank, you get all these cool weapons in this game. You got the hedgehog, a grenade that shoots out spikes, kind of like in that movie Eraser, if you've ever seen that with Schwarzenegger. There's the bullseye where you shoot it, you target the enemy, and you shoot. All of a sudden, your bolts will go around walls to get them and stuff. Most of that's the Chimera stuff. Is the cool weapons. There's the auger, which it's all like all the weapons have all fires. The all fire puts up a shield, but you can shoot through walls with the thing, and it's cool. So if there's a guy hiding behind a wall, you can light him up. You got your rocket launchers, your machine gun, shotgun and stuff. The Magnum has a cool wall fire where you can shoot someone, the bolt sticks in him, and you can ignite it, and it like blows up. There's like I forget what the gun's called, but like you shoot at a person, and it like infects them, and they all start vomiting. A lot of cool weapons throughout them. It's like intense action too in these games as well. The second one kind of gets shit on for some reason. I don't know why it reviewed well, but then people start shitting on it because people do that with certain games. This is probably my favorite, the third one. I gotta pick up the other two again. But the second one, I think they had regenerating health. This one went back to the first one where you have health packs, which is cool. It makes it a little more intense in my opinion when your health doesn't regenerate, because you're like down to your last sliver of health and you're like, holy shit, I gotta hide, I gotta be smart here, and you run for that next health pack and shit. It's really fun. And you can carry as many weapons as you want. It's not like too fucking, this game isn't trying to be realistic, you know? You can carry 15 guns at one time. Like, I'm trying to think of some of the other weapons. I know the bullseye said the auger. That puke gun, I can't remember what it's called. Usually you want to use all the guns too because they're fun to use. This one I guess was move compatible, but I don't have moves, so. But yeah, I mean, I can't remember. I know you got a rocket launcher too. There's other cool, like, I think there's one that sets up like it shoots out like gas. One of the grenades, I think. I could be wrong. And there's like standard grenades and stuff, sniper rifles. I can't believe I can't remember some of the other weapons. It's kind of pissing me off. But these games all look great too. The Chimera are pretty cool. There's like huge boss battles, especially in the second one. There's like a lot of bigger boss battles. This one has a few too. It's definitely really cool. You know, let me see. I feel like it just got overlooked because people cream their jeans over like Call of Duty and Halo and shit, and I like those games too, but I feel this game got overlooked. I played multiplayer in the first one. It was really cool. It was like 27, 30 people death matches and shit. I know that I didn't play it in 2 and 3. They changed it up to more squad-based stuff where it's like team battles. Yeah, it doesn't show you any of the guns in here. It's like I'm pulling. Well, you got the EMP grenade. Oh, there's the Hedgehog, the shrapnel grenade. I don't think it tells you any of the weapons. EMP grenade, yeah, and Molotov cocktails. Yeah, I can't remember. That's kind of annoying me. I can't remember one of the bullseye, the auger, that puke gun. I can't remember what that's called. And the Hedgehog grenades, I remember, and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, it's just, these are really good games. Check these out if you haven't played them. I mean, the first two are cheap. This one's pretty cheap. I got this one new. I had rented it from GameFly. I ended up picking up new. Well, Best Buy site, it was $10. Yeah, maybe go play and pick up some more trophies. Just good intense action. They look great. The story's a bit throwaway because they don't. You have to like find out more about the story by picking up things in the environment and reading them, which always annoys me. It's like, tell me the story and cutscenes and shit, which they do, but you got to fill in the blanks with this other stuff. But yeah, definitely an overlooked franchise. I mean, check it out, man. If you haven't played it, it just gets overlooked in the fact that everybody creams, like I said, creams their jeans, Call of Duty, and freaking Halo. You know, it's like, come on. They're a great series, but people like will rag on the Resistance series as if it's like so inferior to it, but it really isn't. They're actually, the Resistance series, in my opinion, is 10 times more fun than the Halos and the Call of Duties. But this 2 and 3 are in America, and the first one you're in England, and these two you're in America. Like the Chimera is like working its way like this, you know, west, like Russia's first, and then Europe, and then it goes to America. But yeah, definitely check these two games out if you haven't played them. You know, if anyone wants to see any gameplay of them, just let me know. I may put them up anyway. But yeah, thanks everybody for checking it out, and have a good day.